IT jobs in Germany are known for paying above average salaries, and it's a very popular field to get into. Many of you might be wondering how you can get this kind of job, what the requirements are, and how much salary you can expect. So in this video, I'm going to give you a full guide on IT jobs in Germany. Now, first of all, what requirements do you need to fulfill to get an IT job in Germany? Well, there are multiple ways to do this. And the beautiful thing in tech is that as long as you have the required skills and you can prove this, you will have a good chance to get a job. Of course, it definitely helps when you can speak German, but you don't have to go to a prestigious top-ranked university in Germany and get a fancy degree to land a high-paying tech job. And IT is one of the only fields where you can technically get a job straight after high school. And actually, one of my family members got a well-paid offer at an IT company straight out of high school, before even starting his university studies. Please keep in mind that this is far from normal, but you might start to understand that the IT field is a little bit different compared to other ones. Now, most tech roles in Germany expect you to have at least a bachelor's degree in fields like computer science, software engineering, or something related. A master's degree is usually not necessary, and a lot of students immediately start working after graduating from their bachelor's degree. I would say a master's degree only makes sense when you want to hyper-specialize in one field. And the benefit of computer science is that it doesn't matter too much which university you go to. If you want to get into IT, attending a University of Applied Sciences can sometimes be an advantage because you learn more practical skills, maybe you have an internship and work more on projects. So having certificates in specific tools or platforms can really boost your profile here. And even taking online courses or participating in boot camps can make a difference. Now, when it comes to IT, there's also the option to do vocational training to get into an IT-related field. And this is called Ausbildung zum Fachinformatiker. And I already have a more detailed video on vocational training on my channel. Now, as a short explanation, Ausbildung is a hands-on program where you split your time between studying in the classroom and working at a company. So you get paid a small salary and gain experience at the same time. Now the question is, what jobs can you get? With a computer science degree or vocational training, Germany's industry offers a ton of career opportunities when it comes to IT. And I would say one of the most in-demand roles, the classic one, is software developer. There are also a bunch of other roles with different fancy names like data scientists, an analyst, system administrators, cybersecurity specialists, machine learning engineers, product managers, and IT consultants. And all these positions oftentimes pay above average salaries, but more on that later in the video. Now, the cool thing about computer science is that you can jump into a bunch of different industries after graduating. Automotive, banking, fintech, health, AI, they all need IT, so the employability after graduation is pretty high. So the natural question is, what are the major companies in the field of computer science in Germany? Over the last year, I talked to a lot of people in this industry, and I created a list of companies that are known for paying good salaries and providing good benefits. So you've got the usual suspects, big tech companies that are famous worldwide as great places to work. In Germany, you also have Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and Apple, and all of them have offices in major cities. German multinational companies like SAP, Siemens, BMW, and Bosch are also top employers. Now, the automotive industry is one more hotspot for IT roles, with companies like BMW, Daimler, Mercedes-Benz, and Volkswagen Group. You definitely need IT people in there as well. Now, if you want to go more into IT consulting, companies like Accenture, Capgemini, and Deloitte Digital offer big opportunities here. And if you want to join startups and scale-ups, there are Celonis, N26, and Trade Republic, just to name a couple of them. And if research is your thing, there are the famous Fraunhofer Institute and the Max Planck Society. And let's say at some time you're tired of working in Germany. Working in IT is so flexible that you can also go to other countries all over the world with your German degree and also find a job. Now, in most of the companies here in Germany, yes, even in big companies, you have to speak at least some level of German. English-only IT jobs do exist, but honestly, they're quite rare. So if you want to increase your chances and have more job options, learning even the basics of German is an advantage. And to help you out, I created a detailed video about the best way to learn German as a beginner. Definitely check it out after watching this video. I put a link to it in the video description. Now, the field of IT is known for its good work-life balance, and this combined with a relaxed German work culture, this is a big win for many people. IT jobs have a 35 to 40 hour work week, and remote work has become pretty common here in Germany as well. And if you work in Germany, it's actually very chill. You get a lot of paid vacation, usually 30 days a year. If you want to have proper work-life balance, coming to Germany and having an IT job is actually a cheat code. Now, when it comes to salaries, how much you earn in IT depends on factors like experience, skills, and location, as always. If you're just starting out, you can expect somewhere between 45,000 and 55,000 euros per year. In more expensive cities like Munich, I've also seen fresh graduates start with 60k per year, and this immediately puts you way above the national average. And with a bit of experience, this jumps to 60k or 80k per year. Of course, within IT, there are also very different roles. An interesting thing is the Stepstone job report for 2025. Now, they came to the conclusion that if you have a university degree, you will likely earn more, around 67,000 euros, compared to 53,000 without a degree. So in this case, the difference between vocational training and a university degree becomes pretty clear. And the size of the company also makes a big difference. Larger companies with more than 5,000 employees offer the highest salaries. And for specific roles, you can see the different median salaries right here. Actually, the industry you choose can also really make a big difference to your salary. For example, if you work in high-demand industries like finance, automotive, or pharmaceuticals, you will usually earn more because they need more specialized skills. On the other hand, IT jobs in non-profits, education, and smaller startups might pay less. But this doesn't mean that the job is bad. They can give you the chance to work on meaningful projects, or they can be very innovative in niche areas. So it's really about finding the right balance between what you value and the industry that fits your career goals. And according to the report, these industries right here are the best paying ones. I mean, this all sounds great, but if you want to land a tech job in Germany, you're going to need a good strategy. If you want to land a job, platforms like LinkedIn, Stepstone, Xing, and Glassdoor are great starting points, for getting to know the market. But you shouldn't stop here. The real opportunities, especially in tech, come from networking, be it for an internship or a full-time position. It's the cheat code that so many people underestimate. There are so many opportunities out there that don't even get listed on these platforms. Now, if you're starting out in IT, internships and working student positions are the perfect way to get into this industry, because many companies hire interns full-time after their internship is over. Now, because you're here on my channel, let me share some insider advice that professors and companies don't always openly share with the students. If you're going for a bachelor's or master's degree in Germany, make sure to include an internship as part of your course, or secure a part-time job that is related to your studies. And this method has by far the highest success rate when it comes to landing a full-time position after your studies. Now, Germany's tech job market has a lot of opportunities, but there are also a lot of challenges. In big cities like Berlin and Munich, competition can be pretty intense, because both local and international talent are aiming for the top jobs. Google, Infineon, or Microsoft in Munich, for example, they are very popular. And depending on the economic condition, there might be more or fewer job openings. So it's good to check what the current sentiment in the market is. Now, many people are afraid that AI will take their jobs in the near future, especially in tech. I mean, yes, nobody knows what the future is going to be like. But what I can say from my side is that I have a couple of friends in cybersecurity, for example, and there is no way that AI is going to replace people in that field anytime soon. IT itself is way more than just plain coding. You will always need people with very deep knowledge. You always need people to do critical thinking and strategy, and also the execution part. But still, like in any industry, it's very important to stay up to date with the skills and continuously develop. In case you want to start learning German to boost your success in Germany, check out this video next. Love you and stay focused.